The Iranian speedboats are now among the most lethal, deadly, and effective naval vessels operated chiefly by the Iranian Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps Navy. These cheap yet dangerous speedboats have become synonymous with Iran's advanced approach to asymmetric naval conflict. Now, Iran has an integrated, multi-layered, and multifunctional defense plan in the Persian Gulf, requiring the simultaneous use of air, ground, and naval weapons to saturate the enemy's defense systems. This tactic aims to deter opponents by posing a significant threat to them, making it impossible to penetrate the Gulf without incurring a significant loss of combatants. As a result, the Iranians have acquired a huge armament of asymmetric naval equipment, including naval mines, advanced submarines, hundreds of armed speedboats, anti-ship cruise missiles on land and sea, combat drones, and so on. Iran has the capability of performing swarm attacks utilizing unmanned speedboats that can act as a backbone for deterring opposing surface assets. Because of their small radar cross-section, high speed, and agile maneuverability, the Iranian fast attack boats are unlikely to be struck with standard gunfire. A single boat rarely poses a substantial threat to a combatant, but what happens when a ship or task force is attacked by a swarm of dozens of similar speedboats? Swarm attacks are high-risk, coordinated assaults that sometimes target numerous targets. They're extremely difficult to defend for a variety of reasons, one of which is simply numbers and redundancy. If there are so many spread out yet fast-approaching small boats, deck-mounted ship guns, or overhead assets such as drones or helicopters may struggle to destroy enough approaching targets at once. Because of sensor and weapon saturation, radar tracking issues, limited time for kill evaluation, and automatic sensor weapon allocation issues, it is nearly impossible to counter all of these speedboats. Even with modern sensors and armaments, a warship can only engage a few of these speedboats. Even if a destroyer group assisted by naval helicopters can cover more boats, some boats will be able to penetrate the destroyer's or task group's vital area. The previous boats were outfitted with anti-ship missiles capable of causing remarkable damage. But what makes the newer ones more dangerous is that Iran has equipped them with two high-explosive torpedoes, capable of neutralizing and completely destroying a frigate. Not only that, Iran has also recently unveiled stealth attack boats armed with a terrifying variety of weapons, including unmanned aerial vehicles, surveillance drones, and loitering munitions, air assets, guided missiles, laser weapons, rockets, lightweight anti-ship mines, and so on. The Iranian marine scientists have equipped their latest speedboats with high-quality stealth systems to avoid radars. Iranian speedboats, particularly those operated by the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps Navy, have emerged as a pivotal element of Iran's asymmetric naval warfare strategy, challenging more traditional marine power dynamics. Through their incredible speed, maneuverability, firepower, and the ability to operate in the shallow waters of the Persian Gulf, these small, fast vessels are a key component of Iran's approach to securing its maritime boundaries and projecting power in a region of critical strategic importance, marked by the abundance of the U.S. bases and the U.S. Navy warships and the global significance of oil transit routes. The Iranian Navy commanders describe these vessels as having a very impressive hydrodynamic capability, high speed, suitable maneuverability, and a very low radar cross-section, while high offensive power has a significant impact on improving the Iranian Navy's combat capability in the Persian Gulf region and the Strait of Hormuz. The evolution of Iranian speedboats as a tool of asymmetric naval warfare dates back to the Iran-Iraq War in the 1980s, when Iran faced a significantly superior Iraqi force. Since then, Iran began to exploit its geographic and tactical advantages through unconventional means. The IRGC Navy was established during this period as an ideological counterbalance to the regular Iranian Navy, with a focus on unconventional maritime warfare tactics. This involved the use of speedboats for hit-and-run attacks, mining operations, and the harassment of enemy warships. After the Iran-Iraq War was over, Iran has significantly advanced the capabilities of its speedboat fleet. These vessels are now more sophisticated, with enhanced speed, maneuverability, and weapon systems which include a variety of machine guns, rocket launchers, torpedoes, and anti-ship missiles. The boats are also capable of laying mines and conducting boarding operations. This evolution reflects Iran's strategic emphasis on asymmetric tactics to compensate for its military limitations against more technologically advanced adversaries, primarily the US and Israel. The main advantage of Iranian speedboats lies in their ability to operate effectively in the shallow and congested waters of the Persian Gulf and the Strait of Hormuz, through which a remarkable portion of the world's oil supply transits. Their small size and high speed make them difficult targets for conventional naval forces, allowing them to approach and attack larger ships unexpectedly or evade detection and engagement. Iranian speedboats were developed to carry out swarm attack, a tactic that overwhelms the defensive capabilities of larger warships and complicates targeting by enemy forces. This swarm approach, combined with the geographical constraints of the region, has proven to be a potent strategy for Iran, enabling it to assert control over critical waterways and deter aggression with a credible threat to commercial and military shipping. The use of speedboats by the Iranian Navy has significant strategic implications for regional security and global commerce. By maintaining a formidable presence in the Persian Gulf and the Strait of Hormuz, Iran can exert considerable influence over one of the world's most important choke points for oil transit. This capability serves as both a deterrent and a potential means of coercion, enabling Iran to signal its readiness to disrupt maritime traffic in response to geopolitical tensions or military confrontations. The international community, particularly those are interested in the free flow of oil through the Strait of Hormuz, views Iran's speedboat fleet with a serious concern. The United States Navy and its allies have conducted numerous exercises and deployed advanced naval assets to the region to counter the perceived threat posed by these vessels. The presence of Iranian speedboats has also led to calls for enhanced maritime security measures and the development of new tactics and technologies to neutralize the threat they pose. Iran continues to invest in the development and procurement of more advanced speedboats, incorporating cutting-edge technologies to enhance their operational effectiveness. Recent reports suggest that Iran is experimenting with drone technology, including unmanned surface vessels, which will complement its manned speedboat operations. These innovations could allow for remote or autonomous operations, reducing the risk to human operators and increasing the tactical options available to the Iranian Navy. The future of Iranian speedboats as a component of the country's asymmetric naval warfare strategy appears to evolve with technological advancements and strategic imperatives. As tensions in the Persian Gulf and the Middle East region persist, the role of these vessels in Iran's maritime doctrine is likely to remain significant. However, the effectiveness of Iranian speedboats will also depend on the evolving countermeasures deployed by rival powers, indicating a continuing arms race in the realm of asymmetric naval warfare. Iranian speedboats, as operated by the IRGC Navy, represent a critical facet of Iran's military capabilities and its strategy for asserting power and influence in strategically vital region by exploiting the advantages of speed, agility, and the tactical use of swarm attack. These vessels pose a unique challenge to conventional naval forces and underscore the importance of asymmetric warfare in contemporary maritime security dynamics. As geopolitical tensions fluctuate and technological advancements progress, the role and capabilities of Iranian speedboats in the Persian Gulf and beyond will continue to be a subject of keen interest and strategic significance. The continuous evolution of Iranian speedboats and their strategic deployment in the Persian Gulf and the Strait of Hormuz underscores Iran's innovative approach to asymmetric warfare, highlighting a broader shift in modern naval conflict, where agility, speed, and technological innovation outweigh traditional measures of naval power such as tonnage and firepower. This paradigm shift demands a reevaluation of maritime security strategies by both regional and global powers, emphasizing the need for adaptability and the integration of advanced surveillance, detection, and neutralization technologies. So it's clear that these Iranian indigenous fast attack vessels represent more than just a tactical advantage on the water. They are part of broader dynamics of asymmetry in military conflicts where innovation, speed, and strategic advancement can level the playing field against conventionally superior forces. Throughout this journey, we've delved into the origins, evolution, and strategic implications of Iran's speedboat fleet, highlighting their impact on regional security, international maritime commerce, and the ongoing arms race in naval technologies. These Iranian homegrown speedboats are a testament to the ingenuity and resilience of the Iranian Navy, offering a window into their ever-advancing defense capabilities and the continuous struggle for dominance in one of the world's most strategically vital regions. While Iran struggles to build larger warships and incorporate modern weapon systems, it continues to innovate and modernize in other fields. Its ballistic missiles are treated with respect, as are its drones and cruise missiles. In the face of all the challenging sanctions and geopolitical pressure, Iran has the ability to build submarines and now modern VLS missile catamarans, and stealth corvettes.